The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. To change ourselves effectively, we first had to change our perceptions. Begin with the end in mind. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. Live out of your imagination, not your history. You have to decide what your highest priorities are and have the courage, pleasantly, smilingly, non apologetically, to say no to other things. And the way you do that is by having a bigger yes burning inside. Strength lies in differences, not in similarities. Effective leadership is putting first thing first. Effective management is discipline, carrying it out. Trust is the glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It's the foundational principle that holds all relationships. Habit is the intersection of knowledge, what to do, skill, how to do, and desire, want to do. The way we see the problem is the problem. We see the world not as it is, but as we are, or as we are conditioned to see it. Our ultimate freedom is the right and the power to decide how anybody or anything outside ourselves will affect us. It's not what happens to us, but our response to what happens to us that hurts us. If I really want to improve my situation, I can work on the one thing over which I have control, myself. The greatest need of a human being is to be understood, validated, and appreciated. Management is efficiency in the climbing the ladder of success. Leadership determines whether the ladder is leaning against the right wall. Empathy takes time, and efficiency is for things, not people. We are not human beings on a spiritual journey. We are spiritual beings on a human journey. There are three constants in life: change, choice, and principles. Accountability breeds responsibility. Every human has four endowments: self awareness, conscience, independent will, and creative imagination. These give us the ultimate human freedom, the power to choose, to respond, to change. Sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character, and sow a character, reap a destiny. The undisciplined are slaves to moods, appetites, and passions. Most of us spend too much time on what is urgent and not enough time to on what is important. Interdependent people combine their own efforts with the efforts of others to achieve their greatest success. You can't talk your way out of a problem you behaved your way into. Live, love, love, leave a legacy. Without involvement, there is no commitment. Mark is down. Asterisk it, circle it, underline it. No involvement, no commitment. In the last analysis, what we are communicating far more eloquently than anything we say or do. Your economic security does not lie in your job. It lies in your own power to produce, to think, to learn, to create, to adapt. That's true financial independence. It's not having wealth, it's having the power to produce wealth. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies our freedom and the power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our happiness. Leadership is a choice, not a position. I am convinced that although training and development are important, empowerment is even more so. An empowered organization is one in which individuals have the knowledge, skill, desire, and opportunity to personally succeed in a way that leads to collective organizational success. You can't be successful with other people if you haven't paid the price of success with yourself. Vision is more than a mental picture of the future. Vision has force. It has a compelling power. A moment of choice is a moment of truth. It's the testing point of our character and competence. Personal leadership is not a singular experience. It doesn't begin and end with the assumptions of a leadership position. Happiness, like unhappiness, is a proactive choice. Leadership is the highest of the arts simply because it enables all the others. Live your life by a compass, not a clock. You have to water the flowers you want to grow. You can buy a person's hand, but you can't buy his heart. His heart is where his enthusiasm, his loyalty is. Don't wait until people are dead to give them flowers. When the trust account is high, communication is easy, instant, and effective. Synergy is what happens when 1 plus 1 equals 10, or 100, or even 1,000. It's the profound result that two or more respectful human beings determine to go beyond their preconceived ideas to meet a great challenge.